Hey everybody, Bill Iannelli, Iannelli and Associates Real Estate. Welcome to information on the Arizona area on a little cloudy day in Phoenix. Believe it or not, we do get some rain here. So just wanted to fill you in on some facts and figures if you're thinking about moving to the area or just curious. Current population of Arizona is 6.8 million people. That's up from 2010, where we had about 6 million. 2000, we're 24% up from 2000. Unbelievable. What percentage of Arizona residents are born here? 24%. That's going up. The younger people are having children that are born here. So that was way down when I grew up in Arizona. And what states do most people moving to Arizona come from? By far, number one is still California. But here's what we're seeing now. Illinois is creeping up in the top 5. New York, Ohio, Florida, and Michigan. You see a theme there? Cold weather states. Also seeing Iowa, Nebraska, Wisconsin, and other countries. Canada, that's down a little bit from years past because the Canadian dollar, it does not buy you as much in America as it used to. So that's down. Only about 3% of our sales equate to Canadian buyers, and that's, people think it's 10 or 12, and it's just not. So what percentage of Arizona land is owned by the U.S. government? 42%. And then you have to factor in the Native American, the Indian reservation is 28%. State land is 13%. So that gobbles up a lot of the land in Arizona. It's a big state with a lot of land, but you can see the ownership dwindle down there. What is the population prediction in the year 2025? Every 10 years, we're predicting 1 million people will be moving here. So we should have about 9.7 million people here if this continues on. What percentage of Arizona residents live in Maricopa County? 65%. And what are the 3 leading Arizona counties in population? This is a little surprising. Maricopa County is number 1. That's where Phoenix is located. Number 2 is Pima County. That's Tucson and the surrounding areas. Number 3 is a little surprising. Pinell. And that's on the way from Phoenix to Tucson. Casa Grande, parts of Queen Creek, Coolidge, Florence, Maricopa. You don't see Yavapai County and Coconino County up north, which I thought that would be a little bit more, but it's not. So those are the top 3. The largest drawback for Arizona, potential drawback, is water and heat. So you got to be careful about that. That's what people don't like, is the heat. And we have to be careful about water. We get a lot of our water from the Colorado River in the Central Arizona Project. What is our biggest asset? You can turn that around and say climate. So the heat can be bad and the climate can be good as well. Pretty nice place to live most of the year in Arizona. We do get snow up in the high country and a change of seasons, contrary to what people think. So it's a great state to live in, where you can be in the desert, drive 2 hours, and be up a mile high, 6,000 foot elevation in the tall pines. Are there more men or women in Arizona? That's just about equal. Just a tad more women, 50.3%. So we're about 50-50. The number 1 state for men, ladies, if you want to go there, is Alaska. So the odds are good that you're going to meet a man, but the goods are going to be out up in Alaska. No offense to my Alaska friends, just a little joke. Is the population increasing or decreasing in Arizona? Increased slightly. So there you go. The age, not the population. Age is increased just a tad. Average age in Arizona is 35.9. That used to be 40, 45. Now it's a pretty young state that we have in Arizona. Top 5 reasons people give that they're moving to Arizona. Health, change of health. You know, it's a good climate for all kinds of things. Retirement, education, jobs, and relatives. A lot of people move here because they have relatives here and they found out about the area. People will argue that education and jobs, but those are the top 5 reasons that are giving here, and I'll tell you why they're arguing that. The largest employer in Arizona is the state government. That's the biggest one. But then we go into Banner Health is number 2. These are private organizations that are the top employers, or public traded companies. Banner Health, Walmart, Kroger grocery store, Wells Fargo, Albertsons, Citibank, and then we run into, finally, Intel's cracked the top 10, which they recently weren't. And so you're seeing banks and healthcare. Honor Health also is another one that just bought John C. Lincoln Hospitals. So the trend here is healthcare. If you're a younger person, that would be a good trend because the baby boomers are getting older. Now people say, man, we need some more industry here. We do have Amazon built a big distribution center here. Google's got something going on here. American Express has a call center. A couple of big airlines have hubs here. So we're starting to see a little more industry here. We have a lot of tech industry here, believe it or not. So things are looking up. In northern Arizona, county government dominates up where I'm from in the Prescott, Arizona area. The only big employer that's publicly traded up there is Ruger Guns. And a couple of, there's a paving contractor up there as well for northern Arizona. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on here, what the future holds. The average price to purchase a house here, if you take the whole Valley of the Sun, is about $265,000. If you take it up north, it's a little bit more, depending on where you go. Prescott, Flagstaff. Flagstaff's higher than Prescott. Flag's one of the higher places. So it varies here in Arizona. If you go to North Scottsdale, obviously you're going to pay more. You're probably going to pay $400,000 to $500,000 and up. You go to Paradise Valley, one of the nicer areas, you could be up in the $1 million and up. But if you go Phoenix proper, Central Phoenix, $300,000-$400,000. North Phoenix, $250,000, $300,000. And the outline areas, you can pick up a nice home for the high 100s. Surprise, Maricopa, Buckeye, Goodyear, Litchfield, Avondale. So you can look these places up and check out home prices. Or you can give me a call or drop me an email, and I'll be glad to help you out with any real estate matters that you need. 602-463-9166, and go to the website and check this Google site out here on YouTube, or go to the website azrealestateMatters.com. So I hope this is something that you can use in your travels. If you're interested in the Arizona area, don't hesitate to call us. Bill Iannelli, Iannelli & Associates Real Estate. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.